All right, DDTG, we missed yesterday. Why did I miss yesterday? What was going on yesterday? Oh, I was on Fox Varney. Okay, here we go. Presented by Kraken. Yes, we have a special guest. We'll get to it. Kraken DDTG, presented by Kraken, official crypto platform. Barstool. When I'm out in the trenches trading like a lunatic, Kraken is my go-to. I haven't been in the trenches for a while because the guy who shit on the front of his pants, Daniel, whatever his name, he was an asshole. Buy, sell, swap over 350 different cryptocurrencies. Set up recurring buys if you want to invest regularly without having to think about it. Earn rewards for holding certain crypto. Want to keep an eye on Bitcoin? Check out Kraken app or website that's smooth, it's clean, and yeah, you can trade more than just Bitcoin, Doge, JL, Sol, Pepe, whatever you're into. Speaking of Bitcoin, Kraken is dropping $25 in free Bitcoin just for stoolies. Absolute no-brainer. It's been ripping lately, setting all-time high after all-time high. So yeah, do that now. Just head to kraken.com/Barstool. Use code Barstool25 to claim it. That's $25 in BTC on the house. And here's a little bonus. Washington is back. That's right. Kraken is now available in Washington State. So you've been waiting. Now the gate's open. No more excuses. See the Kraken Terms of Service at kraken.com/legal/disclosures. Determine which legal entity you face based on you live. Okay. Speaking of all-time highs, I have been a long time, years now, #1 DDTG portfolio play. Axon, $Axon. I went public with a tweet like 3 weeks ago because a guy basically downgraded Axon for the second time. Axon tanked a little bit. And I'm like, what are these analysts? I don't like these analysts that don't know what they're talking about. Last night, Axon earnings smash for the 21st straight quarter. Axon demolishes earnings, demolishes revenue. Josh Isner, friend of the program, has been on DDTG before. And let's just show this clip, which I've never seen before in an earnings call where Josh, this is from last night. He goes after, here's the analyst. This is the analyst who is downgrading Axon time and time again.
Is there a certain product or two within the portfolio that is gaining more traction than others as you guys are entering into the?
This is last night's Axon earnings call.
Sure, I'll take that one. Enterprise certainly is going very well. We're excited about the breadth of product interest there between not only our body cams and evidence.com. And
by the way, I got my finger caught in a door. That's why it's black.
Counter drone, and frankly, across all these opportunities, we're seeing more and more interested in the full suite of products there. But Keith, I got to be honest. I'm shocked that after predicting bookings were flat, you weren't wondering why you're off by 50% there.
Off by 50%.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go to the next question.
No, that was my next question though. In terms of bookings, can you perhaps parse out, where was the success was?
Yeah, I mean, you had said bookings would be flat at $1 billion. I was up by 50%. You had said we didn't have any large deals in the quarter. We booked our largest deal in the company's history, including our largest deal in corrections. You had said the bookings growth rate was slowing down, and in fact, it's picking up. And it's all a result of really, really good execution from our product team and our sales team.
Great, thanks.
And that's how you do. I've never seen that on one of these earnings call where an analyst who is so wrong gets called to the carpet. So as a shareholder, that was great to see. Congratulations on the quarter. I think what everyone's going to know, and the bell's going to open, and I'm sure we're going to see what it's doing. Axon right now, pre-market, is up 9%. It's trading at 8.15, and the bell is about to ring. What now? If you've been sleeping on Axon, I don't know what to tell you because I've been giving it out, and he's got the chart up. First of all, congrats. Explain again for the people who don't know as briefly as you can what Axon does.
Yeah, we make all the cool technology for cops and public safety. So body cams, tasers, AI products, software, virtual reality training, drones, all of that stuff. And thanks for having me on.
Are you an AI company?
Of course.
That's
Of course.
if is that because when you see the growth of what's going on, when you say you're a police like that, and I said this to you yesterday, it's like when I don't know how it keeps growing because you guys seem like you'd have all the police forces, and how can you keep, they're not just every quarter, it's a smash. How does that continue for people who may not have been too stupid to get in at this point?
So how the growth continues, you're right. We have a lot of market share in police across our portfolio. Like, a lot of police use tasers, for example, but then you have the opportunity to go sell them additional products like body cams, AI, and so forth. But now we're starting to see it's not only US police that are interested in buying our products, it's international customers, it's the federal government, like the Customs and Border Protection or other large federal agencies. And then lastly, it's these big enterprise companies, like think, Fortune 500 retailers putting body cameras on their workers. So there's a lot of white space ahead of us. And, certainly we're going to keep working hard to keep growing here.
So it's trading right now at 828. We'll keep an eye on that. We are both in Saratoga, so we're both interested in buying horses. Josh didn't know a horse had 4 legs till the other day, but when your stock's doing good, horses become interesting. So at this price, 840 right now. I got in at, I think, 200. I've been in since 200. If you were, and you're the CEO, I don't even know you're allowed to do it. But if you saw your grandmother or you saw your cousin, you're like, I still think this is a buy. Do you feel that way about your stock right now?
Yeah. So with like grandmother, cousin, friends, I can't really tell the specifics, but of course, like I'm heavily invested in Axon stock. Like I believe we have a ton of growth ahead of us.
I also have held all my Axon stock continually forever. This guy says boring, Gus. Based Gustin. Boring.
What the fuck, Gus?
Yeah, I mean, what more do you want? I gave you a clip of a guy going at it for investor. The stock right now is up 14%, trading at 862. I've been giving you this stock since 200. You'd be over here at the Saratoga sale. Give me a break. Give me a break. Now, all these people, this thing's trading like a week at great audio here, Tanner Hall. Oh, what do you want me to do? I can't do the audio. It's off my phone. So it's up 16%, 874. Now, as you sit here, Josh, seeing the price go up, how does that feel?
We're going to buy more fucking racehorses tonight. That's what we're going to do. No, it feels awesome. I mean, it's like, look, we're trying to save people's lives. So the financial stuff is great. We want to make sure that, everybody gets home safe at the end of the day. So the real reward is when you see, deaths between police officers and the public go down. But it is cool to be running a well-performing company. And I want to be clear, like, we got a good team. Like that's Belichick. Like we just have a good team.
Back to the analysts. And I've always, it's crazy to me that analysts can cover a company, be wrong multiple times. And this isn't just Axon. This could be any company. The stock moves negatively, positively, depending on the report. It doesn't seem to matter if they've been wrong 100 times in a row. If they downgrade the stock, the street responds to it. That, to me, is crazy. But this guy, Keith Hausman, has he responded since earnings have come out and since you had that little clash on the call?
Yeah, Keith wrote a nice note this morning, very supportive note, and Keith's covered our stock for a long time. Like we have a lot of respect.
Has he always been wrong?
No, there's been 2 times this year where I felt like, hey, the notes have it seems based on the reaction have spooked investors a little bit, and they've been based on like the premise was wrong in the note. It wasn't like an opinion. It was like, hey, here's what they're going to do numbers wise. And it was just way off. And it was based on kind of faulty logic. I think, look, these folks get paid to make predictions, and he's a classy guy, obviously a little uncomfortable on the call yesterday. I figured the second time this year, it's worth, calling it out. Like, hey, we feel like we're running a really good business and we're getting kind of front run with news based on, non-facts. And so, I think we'll be fine and move forward.
Well, I mean, we're up 16%, 867 right here. So I hope so. This guy, it's all jail stool. The 6-month anniversary jail stool is almost here. We thank you for support the community. Not selling jail stool army is still 60,000 strong, grinding every day. Thank you, Viva La Jail Stool. I still have all the jail stool, but I still maintain for this firm a strong buy ranking for Axon. Now, again, is it as great as it was at 200 as an investor like me? You'd rather be in at 200, but I haven't sold anything. I think it's a great sale. I appreciate Josh. I mean,
20 of these idiots writing this is inside information. We're literally broadcasting this to the public.
This chat is the league leader in morons.
I mean, I will say, Dave told me before we got on that he was thinking about launching Greed 3 today.
Yeah, no, that's not true. That's not true. You're gonna get even more. Insider train. What the fuck are you guys talking? We have the CEO saying he loves his company. That's what you do on a stock show. And by the way, I've said my number one holding. And anytime you know the guy run the company, you think he's a smart guy, you have more confidence than investing in something you don't know. So I continue to hold it. It's a great stock, and it helps police, which is obviously a cause near and dear to me. And they just 21 straight quarters. 21 straight beats, and the sky is still blue. So thank you guys. Thanks, Josh, coming on. We gotta go look at some horses. That's what we gotta do. We just talked to Elio. We may try to buy a Derby horse and cut him in. So that's DDTG. We can wrap it.